Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have our kickoff of the new series of fantasy matches. Today, we have, well, in my personal opinion, one of my favorites of all time. Now, of course, CM Punk decorated career, Intercontinental Champion, Tag Champion, World Champion, having that record-setting reign back in the 2010s with 434 days. I argue it's better than Roman's, it's better than Cody's, it's better than most title reigns in this last decade. Now, of course, CM Punk, his greatest of all time is his opponent tonight, his role model, if you will, his childhood hero. Now, of course, Punk mocking him or honoring him, I don't know, you can tell by his attire, but one thing is for sure is, well, Punk is out for blood. He wants to win this match. You beat your role model. You beat your hero. It is something of a courage not a lot of men hold. But Punk is going to try to do that tonight. Honestly, Punk claims to be the best in the world, arguably so. What other gentleman do you know has held a world championship in 3 separate major companies? I'll wait. But tonight, and only tonight, at the Fantasy WrestleMania matches, he faces the legend, the man that hates Bill Goldberg more than anyone else. It is Bret the Hitman Hart. It's the best in the world versus the Hitman. And tonight we are going to see where that goes. Bret Hart's storied career, WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, US Champion, Tag Champion. He just kept going. He's been in the tag division, he's been in the singles division, just like Punk. Dominated both. That's the crucial thing to remember about him, folks. He is dominant no matter where he is. He's the excellence of execution for a reason. Though, of course, this match is going to be for the WWE Fantasy Championship. Now, of course, each gentleman will defend this championship every time we have one of these matches. Now, of course, the match is getting reffed by Justin Klotz. Justin Klotz likes both of these gentlemen, so he's going to call it down the middle to see who's the best. Punk missed that shot. Now, both men jockeying for control, collar and elbow tie-up. Punk jockeying for control, Bret not letting him take him down, but he's just wearing on Bret. Both men are just sitting there trying to jock for control. Punk got control, goes for the cover, 1, 2, no, Bret reversed it, 1, and he did it again, 1, great technical wrestling from both of these gentlemen. So far, a great performance. Now Bret's grabbing him by the neck, trying to put him on the ropes, but Punk gets out. And Punk going to... Is he going to try to get Snake Eyes? No, a shoulder breaker. The Rock's first finisher. Fun fact, there's your trivia fact of the day. Punk going for a top rope jump over, but he just couldn't get it. Both men can't do anything. Succeed to get control for long. Now Punk dropping that elbow, damn near putting it through his heart. Looking for a submission here, a triangle choke. Trying to squeeze Bret's throat just enough. But Bret powers out, power bomb. A weakened power bomb. You can tell his throat is really not healed from that attack. Now he's off the ropes, looking for, an arm drag right there. Up and over. Bret looks for a gut kick, but he could not get it. Bret turns him over, possibly going for a pin, tried to go for something there, but didn't get all of it. Punk in control again. It's the battle of the pink and black. Punk inside cradle. 1 and 2. Only a 2 count, folks. Punk, Bret. This is just amazing. And the con device is locked in. Will this be enough? Will Bret tap here? And now Bret firing those knees into the back of Punk's skull, and Punk's back alone. Now they're both firing up, exchanging rights, exchanging lefts. It's going to be an old hockey fight here soon, I think. Slapping each other, chopping. Crowd is wooing. Everybody's happy to see these two fighting because they're putting on a classic. Now though, I think it's just going to keep going. Both men are going to hit each other until both collapse. Punch, punch, Punk in control. It's an old-fashioned hockey fight. It's the Blackhawks versus the Maple Leafs. They're both men barely staying on their feet. Bret with an inside cradle of himself for this match. Only a 1 count. Now, Punk up on the shoulders. Bret is GTS. Go to sleep. Is he done? Is he grabbing his pillow? No, he's not. He kicked that blanket off with authority. Bret to the outside now himself. I don't think I've ever seen Bret Hart springboard. I guess we are today, but he missed the shoulder tackle or whatever the hell that was supposed to be. Punk dropped the elbow through the heart again. Punk will go up to the top rope. He's going to honor the Macho Man Randy Savage with the Macho Drop. Oh no, he did not get it. And now, off the ropes, Punk is going. Looked for something there, maybe a spine buster of some sort. But Punk, both arms hooked. Maybe trying to go for a pile driver, but he just did not get that. Bret back in control. Bret calling him for his feet. He's going to try to maybe go for it. The ref warning him. He just doesn't get it again. He maybe shouldn't do it again because clearly it's not working for him. Punk on the outside looking for maybe a spring maneuver of his own. Springboard, looked for the clothesline, ducked out of the way Bret did. Bret in the corner, going to the top rope. Klotz telling him to get down. Calls him to his feet. It's a crossbody. I didn't think Bret was going to get that. I thought he was going for an axial, but he goes for the cover. 2. Only a 2 count. You're going to have to do more than that, Bret, to put Punk away. Now brings him back to his feet, kicks him in the gut. Look at that pile driver. That maneuver was illegal for a reason, Bret. 1, 2. Doesn't go. I thought for sure this matchup was going to be done after that pile driver. But I guess Bret knew better. Bret goes for the sharpshooter. Will Punk tap? Punk is going. Punk reverses it very quickly. Just like the Anaconda device. Both men scouting each other. Bret caught him again. Will he tap? I think he's going to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Punk's screaming. Punk's screaming. He taps. He taps. Bret won. Bret won. Congratulations, Bret Hart. Just athleticism off the charts for both gentlemen. But Bret Hart will be defending this fantasy championship from now on. His next match is going to be Kurt Angle. Both men will face off in a submission match. Bret, you won tonight. Next time, it's your first defense. But all I can say is one thing and one thing for sure. Congratulations, Bret Hart. Enjoy your moment. And good luck on facing Kurt Angle, the gold medalist. The best there was, the best there ever will be, folks. The excellence, the execution, Bret Hart.